Hi, Ruxana.
Hi, Sonie, how are you?
Well, thanks for commenting on the audio story. But after you commented, I remembered that you and I were both lefties in class.
First of all, it was a great story, very interesting take on left hand goes straight to the heart. So that was very interesting. And lefties rock.
Yeah, we are special.
Yeah, totally. I always knew I was special, okay? Sorry to everyone out there. But I thought I was always a special girl because I used the hand that no one else around me used.
Actually, see, there are pluses and minuses, but especially like I used to have a problem, I still do. It's not a problem, but when you enter these office buildings and, they give you the register to sign in, they turn it towards your right.
Yeah.
And, you go through that too.
Oh, but I don't think much about it.
Yeah, actually, they're quite used to it.
Anytime you need to sign, everyone will give it to you on the right hand side, and then you just move your other hand.
Even the coffee that is served, usually they have the handles on the right.
Cutlery in restaurants, the glass is always kept on the right hand side, and I have to replace it as well as with the other cutlery.
Yeah.
So, in fact, a very long part of my, major part of my life as a young girl, I never knew how to use a fork or a knife. I couldn't get the hang of it because I could not use my right hand to do that, okay? So it only took me a lot of training later on with my mother putting out a piece of bread and sitting me down and telling me, Abhi, isko aise karo, you know. So poor thing, she didn't know how to use her left hand because she was a right-handed person.
Yeah.
But she somehow managed to teach me, and I picked it up from there. So thanks to my mom.
But did you face any superstitious comments? Or I haven't either, but people say that that the left hand is the devil's hand. And it's so unfair.
One of us.
Make
it once.
That's a warning, no? We can give people some warning.
Sinister.
Yeah.
I think I've met some delightful lefties, and I think it's the out of the box thinking that you have. You're creative, you're innovative. It does happen. I have seen that very often in the left paw, and I think that is what kind of unsettles people, because we are not conventional also. Like my niece, my eldest brother's daughter, she too is a lefty, and she's just like this. She's outspoken, she's independent, she's fiercely creative. So,
but do you think even you as an artist, as a painter, are slightly different just because you're a southpaw?
The difference is there in every aspect, everything that you do, in the way you think, in the way you perceive. So yeah, and but I paint with my right hand too. So
So you're ambidextrous.
I am ambidextrous to a large part. It's also social conditioning, which unconsciously happens. Like if I want to use a knife, I will use my left hand, but I can't do anything except learn how to use a scissor with my right hand. So I always use the scissor. Left-handed scissor मुझे आज तक मिला ही नहीं है, शायद मैंने ज़्यादा कोशिश नहीं की ढूंढने की, लेकिन ज़्यादातर scissors जो दुनिया में हैं, they're all right-handed. It's a very partial world, And anyway, we're just 10%, so.
We are just 10%.
Yeah,
but that's why we are special. It's good to say it, isn't it?
Always.
Absolutely. But I remember, just like you spoke about the knife and the fork, I had attempted to learn the harmonium from my sister once upon a time, and just because she could not, adjust to the finger placement on the keys, on the left, because she had learnt on the right.
Right.
So that was the only thing I learned to play on with my right hand.
Okay.
That was all.
But you managed to play the harmonium.
Because I didn't have a choice.
Do you play the
No,
harmonium?
not anymore. I attempted and then I could not continue because we all went into different fields of work now. So, but I think the challenge, again, I don't like these words, challenge, because we, like you said, nothing
challenge,
different.
everything in life is a
Yeah,
challenge.
is a challenge.
But let's say fun if it's not a challenge.
Absolutely. Yeah. But let's say somebody was sitting right now on my left.
Yeah.
We would be knocking.
You would
elbows.
be. You would be.
Especially for dinner.
Yeah.
At the dinner table.
At the dinner table, or it happens in the examination halls. You know, so.
Yeah, and they have those
Those little
tables,
which are always on the right hand side.
Yeah, though I think there are some places which have the ones that you can flip to the other side also. I've seen them, I don't recall them.
Okay.
So maybe this is a shout out to all those furniture designers.
Yeah, please smarten up. It's an all-inclusive world.
Yeah.
So we too should be included in the format.
Absolutely.
I know.
But it's such fun, and I'm so glad that you did share. You commented and you shared and you called me up.
No, it was a very
such
interesting
fun
story, and I love reading your stories, and we should put up more frequently.
Yes. In fact, the
don't see
whole
many coming from your side.
No,
so
coming
time
up.
you got more active.
Yes. So a lot is being done now, and in fact, the kind of stories I'm putting up are largely these little things which we don't notice, and which really makes life so much more interesting. Small little things. Yeah. And that's actually what I enjoy the most. Choti khushiyan. Small things that happen in our lives. In fact, I just noticed small. This is a phrase only we in India use, which is a direct translation from Hindi.
Yeah.
But typically we would say small things that happen, tiny occurrences which actually stay with you. So I just thought this would be an interesting insight to share with everybody. And thank you so much.
Oh,
it was so lovely to be.
Thank you for having me, and I'm glad we're doing this. I've never had an occasion to flaunt my left-handedness, but I'm glad we're doing this, and thank you.
Thank you, my pleasure.